All right, this is Alan Mooring with AutoSystemTrader.com. We came across something with the most recent optimization that I wanted to kind of go over with you. We were using a dollar trailing stop, and we came up with a system optimization report that looked like this. When you see an equity curve that looks like this, danger signs should be flashing in your head, and I'll tell you why. If you look at the performance summary, you'll see that the average trade net profit is very small. Your largest losing trade is only 577. Something's going on here that just doesn't look right to me. But you'll see this all the time. If you go to eBay, you'll see systems that look like this. This is one that I just pulled up from eBay, and I want you to look at these graphs. And I'm sorry if I'm picking on you, and these are your systems on eBay. But I want you to look at these things and tell me what you see. I'll tell you what I see. Based on the straightness of this equity curve, I bet that there's a fixed profit target there. Looking at the size of these losses, both here in the first trade and here in the last trade, you know that it's a scalping system. And the stop loss is set way, way further away than the profit target. If you look at the average trade net profit here, there's $8,000 in 80 trades. So let me see if I can pull up a quick calculation here. We'll do a quick calculations and see. So we've got about $8,000 divided by like maybe 69 trades. So you're getting $115 per trade, which looks good, right? I'd be happy with that. But there's only 70 trades here. There's only 150 here. There's only 150 here. There's only 150 here. But look at these curves. When you see these single losing trades, you wipe out a lot of your equity. Other than that, the equity curve looks pretty good, right? But I don't think that these systems will hold up in real time because they've only got, well, here's one with 280 trades. But still, I think they're over optimized. And I bet these guys are just trying to sell systems that are basically scalping systems. These things never hold up in the market. How do I know? Because I've purchased these and traded them, and I've lost money big time. So you got to be very careful when you're looking on eBay for these types of systems. And once again, if this is your eBay system, I'm sorry, but you guys shouldn't. I mean, you shouldn't be allowed to sell these systems because they're junk. All right, so moving back to our system, great looking graph, but it's all trash. It won't work. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the dollar trailing stop again, but I'm going to start at $1,500 and trail from $1,500 to probably $3,500. So let me do that now. I'm going to open up the strategy, go to the dollar trailing. We'll change these values to 1,500. Oh, you know what? This is a yen product too, so it's got to be. Let's start at 500, but we have to add two zeros to it. That's what I did wrong. To 1,500 with two zeros. Um, that's what I did wrong. That's how that happened. It makes sense to me now. So now we're going to re-optimize. There's only 11 tests, but I'm going to see what happens now, and we should get a more realistic looking equity curve. Okay, this is just continuing on. It looks like the dollar trailing stop at 1,500 had about the same results as without it. So what I'm doing now, and I probably should have showed you this, but I'm re-optimizing this ADX time exit to make it to give it a little more time before it closes a trade because we do have the dollar trailing stop in there. So that is moving to protect our profit. So I'm going to give this ADX time exit a little more time before it executes the exit to see if we can improve performance a little bit. This will probably be the last test I do to see what kind of results we get. So I'm going to let this one run out. I think we only have 256 tests here. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But at least you'll see how some of the steps I take to look at optimizing a strategy. This is Alan Mooring with AutoSystemTrader.com. Thanks, guys.